Are you ready? I'm going to go ahead and call the meeting to order. If everyone would like to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Review of the minutes, February 17th. Did everyone get a chance to look at those? I'll need a motion.
Make that motion to approve the minutes.
For a second.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Audience call. Scott, I'm going to put you there. I'm not going to make you wait till we go
Well, I don't
on.
mind waiting, it's all right, whatever you do.
It's up to you.
I'll wait.
Okay.
That way Scott Williams can come up here with me, so.
Chip, it's you now.
That's me. Good evening. I emailed Debbie earlier today about this. The college is preparing, we think, to put together a grant proposal to the Lilly Arts and Culture Grant to help with some of the funds needed at Parker Auditorium. So Parker, if you remember, we did 3 phases at Parker. The first phase was stabilize it. The second phase was get the business center in there on the first floor, which is now done. It opened last fall. And the third phase is to do the Performing Arts Center. And we've got money in the Lilly grant to help do that. We've got $2 million to go toward that. That's the good news. The bad news is the expenses are higher than we thought. Some of the other grant funding that we thought we would get has gone away, and so we have a big swing. But more good news, alumni giving. The college has gone out and sought giving from alums and has done a really phenomenal job. I had nothing to do with it. Did a great job, and we've closed the gap a lot, but we still need some more money to close the gap. So, having said all of that, we would like to ask the town of Hanover for a letter of support in that grant process so that we can finish the Performing Arts Center and bring what we hope will be thousands of visitors to town on an annual basis. And we think it'd be good for the local economy to do that. Probably a lot of music in that space. Where Madison doesn't have enough space for bigger events, we could host it up here. That'd be great. So anyway, so I'd like to, at some point, ask for a letter of support, and I'll get you a template that you can use as a guide. You can, of course, write your own letter, however you would care.
And this is a total new grant you're applying for?
This is new grant. This is new money. It's Lilly related, but it's a new grant from Lilly to help close the funding gap.
What's the time frame on that grant? Do you know?
The grant has to be in by the 15th of April,
Okay.
so we've got a little ways.
Okay.
Few
Everyone's
days.
okay with that, right?
I don't have a
Yeah.
problem with it.
Okay.
Thank you all very much. That'd be helpful. What we're going to ask the same from Madison and some of the music entities down in town. I think it'd be neat to pull a bunch of people up here.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, thanks.
Thank you.
That's it.
Thank you. Shane's not coming.
Yeah, he gave me the police report. They had 271 calls for service. They had 1 OWI, 1 theft, 1 gun arrest, and 1 pursuit. And then 183 total traffic stops and 49 written tickets. So, busy February.
They're busy. They're busy all the time.
So.
He doesn't put his recs and stuff that they check, so that's
Yeah.
not even on there. But
And then they would come tonight, but they're over at the ballgame.
okay.
Southwestern have sectionals tonight, so they all have to be over there
Be over
working. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Scott Williams.
Scott.
Well, last time I was here, the Bobcat, we need a Bobcat for down there, and I got a price on a new one. It's $46,000 for that size, our cost. And I think we'd be better off just to find a good used one. I think I've sent Ben a.
Yeah, I seen a picture.
It has to be a certain size, like the T450. If our big one would work, we wouldn't even need it, but the concrete runners are made for a narrow Bobcat. And it looks like they're gonna be around $20,000.
And that's strictly for the sewer plant.
Just, yeah, And that one's been down there, we bought a new 18 years ago for, I think 18 years ago it was $20,000 brand
Is there
new.
something we could, because you said this is rusted, right?
Yeah, there's some, and Ben knows exactly what's,
Yes.
I mean, is there something that we can do, coat it or something to maybe,
I think it happened years ago when we used it for salt.
okay,
We don't,
That's probably what started it.
that's what started it.
Okay.
I think if it was, you gotta keep it clean, but I think if it was only used down there in the beginning, then we probably wouldn't be having this conversation.
The one you sent me, I think it's a really nice looking Bobcat, but I think the town would be better off purchasing a new one. It's a 2016, it's already 10 years old. The one you got's 18 years old. If
That's
you look
a-
at it in that retrospect, I mean, you get 8 years out of that one at half
Yeah.
the price. It's not, the long run, I think, and you're not using it for salt now, so a new one should last a lot longer.
It'd
But
be
that's
good.
just my opinion.
Yeah.
But
so,
that ain't a bad price on the used one.
I'm all right with the new one, but,
tell me the other purchase that you need to make.
pardon?
Tell us about the other purchase you need to make.
Shredder?
Yes, that's why there's a, I brought some pictures, we have a bar screen down there at the treatment plant, it works really well, but it works, actually too good. So that's what we're having to shovel out into a Bobcat, and it should be gone before it ever gets to the bar screen.
Right.
So they sell something called a commuter. It's a shredder before it goes in there. And that's what this is. And I got a couple of quotes, and they're not cheap. One was $59 and one's $45,000.
What, that's a big difference.
Yeah, the only difference is, as far as the bid, is the one for 59 was gonna wire it up. Well, I can get it wired up a lot cheaper.
This is the stuff that you're hauling off?
Yes.
Wow, they was gonna charge 14,000 to wire it up?
Well, that was total install.
Wow.
These people here for 46 to set it in a channel, and then I'll get it wired up.
Troy Ponder?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for probably $1,500 or something.
Yeah.
But we kind of really need that. That's why I was leaning toward the used Bobcat. I didn't want to come in here and,
What other
That's-
sewer, are we gonna be doing?
Yeah.
We've always told IDEM that we would spend $100,000 a year to keep
Yeah.
up on our sewer. You know, that was part of the
and
agreement.
that was my next, I was
Years
wanting to
ago.
go this year. I was actually on ArcGIS today where they had smoke tested the town.
Right?
And I want to start, because you pull up a dot, it shows you the picture and everything on the computer, and you can, when you fix it, you can put in the computer that you fixed it and
Right.
keep a record, but, yeah, I wanted to start back on that.
Okay.
So it's been a few years, and Debbie knows, we used to spend $100,000 a year just on sewer. That was to get off the sewer ban,
Which we did,
even after the new plant was built.
yeah.
We done that for, I know,
Well, we
6, 7, 8 years.
sealed pipe, we did the
Yeah.
manholes, I mean,
And we still have, I mean, it's just ongoing, it's something you just gotta keep putting fires out.
Yeah.
We get bombarded with water still today. We've fixed a lot of stuff,
so
so,
we're looking at about 90,000.
for those two
To get
things.
those two things, and then how much more do you see spending to do some of this other?
We'll just like do it per job. Some of them would just be spot repairs.
Is it us doing the work, or would we hire CDMs?
I'd probably just hire them,
Okay.
because they have shoring and it's just, we could probably do some of it. We could do some of it.
And Kobe, we're good on sewer, right?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we haven't really, yeah, we do pretty good on sewer.
Yeah.
I know we have a lot invested.
Yeah, that's why I was
I mean, I'm
leaning,
like,
yeah, I'm
I'm
all
like
right.
Ben, you know, I mean, let's don't buy somebody else's headache.
Yeah,
That looked like a really nice Bobcat he sent me, but I was just thinking longevity wise, I think.
I just wanted to show you guys the difference, you know, the
Mhm.
new one versus,
It's about half, a little less than half the price for the used one, but And
It had 2,000 hours.
Yeah, a
on
little
it.
over 2,000, 2,300 hours on it or something.
And how much does ours have? Ours don't
And
have
we,
very much
you
either. does it?
probably won't put that on it in 10 years.
950 hours in
Yeah, ours
18
has
years.
950 and the bottom
Yeah.
of it's rusted,
Yeah.
so.
So, but without using it for salt stuff, it's gonna be primarily
Yeah.
just used there, you shouldn't
Yeah,
have
we
that problem
realized
again.
We was down, the backhoe was down one winter for some reason, and that's what happened to it.
And the,
Use something with rubber
The old one
tires.
you got back going again temporarily?
Pardon?
You got the old one back going
No.
temporarily?
I think if I could get it up to the shop, I could probably get it where it would be mobile, and maybe we could sell it at an auction or something. I don't think anybody give us anything for trade or anything.
Right.
No, they ain't gonna allow you nothing on it. I mean, you better off put silent bids or auction or whatever.
I think we'll wait for, wait for Donnie's auction over here and try to get rid of it then.
On these two shredders, like, is the warranty the same on both of them?
I don't know, Eddie got those.
Oh, okay,
I haven't really read them, I had him get them,
right. But you know, I mean, that's,
yeah. It's like we've had, that stuff usually lasts pretty good, like the old bar screen was in place when I came back and we replaced it 4 or 5 years, so it lasted 20 years probably.
right.
And I actually run a plant at Caesar's Casino with one of these, and I never had a trouble. In 5 years, I never had a trouble with it. Knock on wood again.
Hey, how's your new employee working out?
Doing good,
Good.
yeah.
Well, this company, there's no warranty once it's set. Once it's set, it's yours.
Which one's that?
American Pump Repair,
Is that the,
they warranty it until they get it set up and operational.
is that the?
No, that's the high one.
Is that the high one? Okay.
This
I know,
one-
we deal with this other company, B.L. Anderson, who calibrates our flow meters. Kobe can tell you,
Yeah.
you write a lot of checks. They're just, and actually the guy that gave the bid, I worked with him for about 5 years.
This says seller warrants that the goods are free from defects in materials and workmanship set forth in the applicable manufacturer's certificate of warranty. Furnished to buyer at all times, final shipment. Seller makes no warranty concerning said equipment beyond that set forth in the certificate. So they don't offer any type of warranty on their work at all.
Wow.
And this,
Whatever the manufacturer would have on the pump, I guess, I don't know.
it's just some cutter wheels, and the one that's got a safety on it, I mean, if a piece of riprap was to go through it, it would kick it back, it would stop and go backwards
Yeah.
before it tried to take it.
Take it.
This one don't say the other quote. I'm not sure on it if they warranty
But
the,
you worked with those.
Yeah, B.L. Anderson, I've worked with for years.
Well, they know us really well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think, I mean, I don't foresee any problems with it, but there's,
You just never know anymore.
yeah. But it's cut, they come and measure the channels, so it will be made to fit our channel. And they'll install it, because it's concrete channel, about 30 inches deep, 30 inches wide. But yeah, I've worked down there when, like, when Eddie goes on vacation, and you have to clean that box out, this is no good.
the B.L. Anderson's the quote that you would,
That's the one I would go with. We bought a lot of stuff from them guys throughout the years.
do you know exactly how much the Bobcat was?
It was 46 something. I don't even have it.
46 something.
Yeah, I didn't even print that off.
So 47 covers it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd make a motion to approve purchasing the grinder necessary for the waste plant from B.L. Anderson for $45,755.13. And who was you buying the Bobcat from? What company was that?
Bobcat of Louisville, I believe it was.
I also make a motion to purchase for Bobcat of Louisville new skid steer necessary for operations down there, up to $47,000.
Is there a second on both of those?
I'll second those.
Any more discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thanks. I don't know if you got any more questions for me, but if not, we'll run Scott up here.
I did.
Oh, I did have one thing, Scott.
Yeah.
Can we get an angle put on that sidewalk across from the gas station? We talked about it last summer. Right, just make the dead 90 and
Across the road?
wheelchairs run off of it and bicycles.
Across the highway?
Yeah. I think we talked about it
I
in the
forgot,
last
yeah.
summer, but
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
something to, a little rounded off or even triangle or something.
Yeah, we could do something.
It's hard to, wheelchairs go across there and
Should
they,
have to make a 90 degree.
afraid somebody's gonna flip a wheelchair over. Kids run their bikes off of it all the time and ramp off of it,
Okay.
you know, but they're liable to get hurt doing that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Something
could
to widen
probably,
that out a little bit, put a radius on it or
we
something.
could do that.
Is that the corner of the bank?
Across from the gas station, if you're going across the new crosswalk there, they just stopped at 90 degrees, and it's 3-foot or 4-foot sidewalks, but it's just 90 degrees with each other, and it's hard to make that turn for a wheelchair.
Okay.
You're not supposed to have bicycles on the sidewalk, but they do anyway. So.
Yeah.
But,
That's why we're gonna have wide ones, so you can ride your
Yeah.
bike and walk.
Yeah.
but I don't think it'd be very expensive to do.
No, no. Yeah,
Something you can do yourself.
we could do that. We, you know, like I said, there's 3-yard minimum, so we just do it when we was pouring something else.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Just work it in sometime.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be, I mean, that ought to be below what we need a motion for or anything. It won't be
Yeah,
very
no,
expensive.
usually stuff like that, I just go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Still got stormwater on our mind?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I met with Blake just to show him what I was wanting to do
Yeah.
down through there with concrete ditches and
Cool.
asked him to give me like prices for phases. I said, start from the storage unit and
Come that way.
go east to the Baptist church. I think that's probably the worst area, so.
Yeah, we should have some money built up now, don't we?
Almost
good.
30,000.
Yeah,
Yeah, you start doing some projects with
and
it.
there's some culverts and stuff we could put in. There's one out on the highway we need to put
Right.
in right by the storage units.
Good deal.
Rainy season.
Yeah. it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll tell us where we need it.
No kidding.
Hard to monitor.
You don't need a transit, you just look around.
You'll see it. All right.
Okay, Veterans Council, Scotty and I were able to attend their meeting, and I apologize, I don't have enough copies, because they had a full boat of council people there today, so I
Yeah.
handed in all the copies, but we did present what Debbie and Jane have been working on, the artist renderings and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and included the plaque that you guys would like to get in the back of the wall, and I can get copies or send some emails to you. And then we also include some pricing, potential pricing of things for the flagpole, the benches. They really like the 4-foot benches, I think,
Oh, good.
with the backs that we
Yeah.
had, and there's a picture of those in here.
Okay.
We got some pricing on what the center plaque might cost and what the individual plaques might cost, and then we brought up the cannon, the howitzer, and the sandblasting and stuff like that, and some painting and stuff like that. They made some suggestions, which is that what we were there for.
That's what we're there for, yeah.
So I gave them a picture of the new bench, what the benches would look like. The back would be, not engraved, but the name would be cut out inside it of the person, so it wouldn't be a plaque that falls off. And then I sent them the howitzer that we would have. It's not like the artist rendering of a little cannon down there.
Yeah.
But some suggestions they made, which I thought was, because they said, what are you here for? I said, well, suggestions, and we're trying to find out financially how you can help us. So their first suggestion, one of the suggestions was they'd like to see the cannon behind the wall instead of, and facing out, instead of where it's proposed up here where it's gonna be kind of blocking some of the view.
Okay.
So they proposed, so they're not against the cannon.
Okay.
They're not against the howitzer being there.
No, they actually.
They actually gave us some leads on people that might be interested in redoing
They
that
said
for us.
like Lowe's might donate the paint.
Lowe's might donate the paint because they help with the VFW and stuff like that, so
Okay.
they were great on that. So the cannons, a go if you guys want
Okay.
to still be there. Also, instead of putting plaques on the wall in honor of They suggested bricks, and they suggested bricks along the walk path. So if we got the walk path that goes in, then the bricks would go on the outside of the walk path, so then ADA compliance didn't come into play or anything like that. And the suggestion they had on the walls to put the medallions of each of the service branches,
Put that on.
which would look really, really cool across there. And what's there, 6 or 7 of those?
They gotta be in order.
They gotta be in the right order too, and I put Scott in charge of that. But, so we'll get some pricing, and they suggested like 12-inch size medallions of each
Yeah.
Yeah.
that goes across that wall, which I think would look really, really sharp across there
Okay.
and stuff like that.
Okay.
Also, the other thing they need is the site plan. This is really nice, but they need a site plan, which measurements and all this other good stuff. And then they also want the cost, the total cost, which, you know, we're trying to get some of it donated, but even include the cost of what that might cost.
Yeah, they want the total
The
cost.
total cost, what
And
this
they'll-
would cost us.
And they'll go with it.
Yeah, they're gonna go with it, and they voted to be the people that take care of the money. So the money, they're gonna help with the fundraising, it's gonna come through them, they're gonna pay the bills, and all that other good stuff. So, obviously, the town of Hanover is gonna be committed to maintaining it afterwards, because the flowers are gonna need maintaining.
Yep.
The flag's gonna be, but they voted unanimously to be part of that. But they just need a site plan to scale, and then, you know, medallions, all the other stuff, so a final kind of look at it.
So it might be kind of tricky with the cannon, because you know how it's terrace there that
Right.
goes down.
Right.
So it might be on a different level than the,
Yeah.
I don't know, just,
And they saw 25-foot tall flagpole was great.
Good.
yeah.
And they encouraged the inside one, so that would be part of this, and then whatever we get for over there would also be, we'd get one here too, same
Okay.
time. Same time.
We could also, but we could move it closer to the road, right? I mean, the circle.
That's up to you, I mean,
Yeah,
that's
that's-
totally up to you.
We
They
just
just need the
wanted to
final
go
plan so they can start the
Yeah,
fundraising.
it could be,
'Cause they're
if you're
excited
gonna
about it.
pave that out there, it could be not,
Yeah.
you know, right off the
Yeah.
pavement, just
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
There's
That
no
would make it even more
utilities there.
accessible.
Huh?
That would make it even more
More
accessible.
accessible, yeah.
That way you would have room on halfway level ground for the,
Yeah, because they mentioned about the parking lot being eventually paved there as part of the
Yes, yeah.
streetscape and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
we had talked
so-
about that.
Yeah, yeah.
Does that fit into the Luckett and Farley plan?
The paving,
Yeah, the
Oh, the
paving.
paving out front, they definitely want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
not
but that,
this-
that
this
would
is
fit into the streetscape over there,
Yeah.
is the
Yeah.
paving.
Yeah.
But this doesn't fit in with the Luckett and Farley.
Well, they reserved a space, I think. in
They
their-
did,
In their
yeah.
overall plan, they set
Yeah,
aside a
yeah,
space
yeah.
for it. I just
We
want to make sure it
we
fits
just
in
need to
there.
look at that.
yeah, because this canyon takes up a big,
It's a big,
Area.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
huge. It's huge.
Would y'all like me to redo the rendering?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
to fit
If you
the
wouldn't
shape?
mind, yeah.
Do you have the Luckett and Farley?
I think I have it at
Let me make sure I can send it to you.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can send it to me.
Okay,
just
I'll send it to you.
But they were very excited about the program.
Yeah.
And of course, they do the banners in Madison for their, and I said eventually, once our streetscape and everything's done, the veteran, I think we should get involved in the banner program for
Absolutely, yeah.
Hanover
Oh, yeah.
veterans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And hang those up in that area,
throughout.
right
yeah.
there,
Oh, up and down the street.
up and down the
Do
street,
the-
in honor,
Get
yeah,
some.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think the Luckett and Farley plan is way different from ours, because we started this before they
Yeah,
started
yeah.
theirs.
You did.
Yeah.
Ours takes up more space right at the front. Theirs is like a little kind of high slice,
Yeah.
kind of, so,
Well, they just need to be aware of it so that they can incorporate.
yeah.
And they were not a big fan of the plaque in the middle and the back. They thought that would just distract from everything. So
Okay.
we got them, each of the 7 branches with the medallions.
Yeah,
That would
I
look
like
really
that.
cool. I thought that was a great idea.
I like that,
Yeah,
so.
and that way we don't have to worry about putting plaques up there for people that we're honoring, but selling bricks
Right,
along the walkway.
yeah.
You know, or them selling bricks, or whoever's selling
Yeah.
bricks.
Yeah.
But when they agreed to be the people to take care of the dollars and cents, I said, okay,
That's awesome.
perfect.
Do you have any idea about what the cost might be, give or take?
Just no, not the total cost.
I mean, just, like, is it a $50,000 project?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the flagpole is gonna be about 3,000 itself. And the benches are $700 a piece, 2 of those. And then you talked about $8,000 for
That's just for
concrete.
the one area, that's not the pad for
Yeah.
the.
So we're probably looking at 10,000 for concrete.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I would say around $50,000. And they want that number. They
We
want
have
what it's.
we have a sponsor for one of the benches for the
Yes,
veterans.
yeah, but it's gonna be funded through,
They're
it'll
gonna
be,
take care of all the funding.
they're gonna take care of that, and I'll let her know that she needs to contact them, yes.
I'll use
Yeah.
that as matching Lilly would like us to leverage the Lilly funds with other matching grants, and I think it's not a grant, but it's matching.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be really cool.
That's
They-
great.
They did ask about when it was gonna be done. I said, well, Debbie said July 4th, which we, our initial
My
talks. But, I mean, whenever we can get it all formulated and put together, and so, we don't wanna rush it, but we wanna make it look nice.
Yeah.
But if it's Veterans Day this year, or if it's, some other time, I
Yeah.
mean, that'd be great. But they were very excited. And I'd never seen so many people at the council meeting before.
That's fun.
And everybody was there,
Yeah.
so it was cool.
That's good.
They stick together.
Do they have anybody from Hanover on that council?
Do you know anybody?
Does Alan from Hanover?
Alan
Yeah,
Manning?
Alan, besides him, yeah.
I didn't know any of the other,
Mm-mm.
Okay,
well, I knew some of them, but I didn't know the two ladies.
Bob Little was there.
Yeah.
okay.
He was there. He gave me some leads on maybe some other flagpole prices too, so,
Okay, good,
so we're gonna get that.
good. All right.
I think it's gonna be really
That's
cool.
awesome.
And
Yeah.
and as long as we're on board with it to help maintain it, they're
Yeah.
ready to run with it, so,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's part of our fireman's park, so I
Yeah,
think, you
yeah.
know. we will.
absolutely. Yeah, Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Toby, you got anything?
Yeah, I got some 2-year-old checks. Nobody's cashed, we've sent them out. It only totals like $350 with the general and custard deposit. I mean, I brought it here if you want to see it, but they just haven't cashed their checks and they're over 2 years old. This one's almost 3 years old. So I just need a
So the
motion.
money's just sitting there.
Do our,
Money's just-
do our checks say on them not valid after a certain amount of days?
A year, it's
It's
automatically.
normally a year, so. I think some of ours are 2 years at the town,
So
so
what do you need from us?
just a
motion to-
motion to, yeah, it's like
For how much?
140, 220, 260, 280, 303, like 353. 355 to be on the safe side with the change there. I mean, you can add them up if you want.
353?
Yeah.
I'll make a motion of $353 to just clear
Just clear them off.
the
books, yeah.
checks from past dated checks.
Can we confirm what it says on the check before we do that? If they're not past the last date for them to cash them on the check, I wouldn't cancel them.
Yeah, like this one was March 7th, 2023.
Yeah, but
they're all
when I ordered my business checks, I forgot to put it on there, so mine don't
They're all
say.
over 2 years old.
The problem is the bank won't do it.
Yeah, they're all over 2
The
years.
bank won't do
If it
it.
doesn't say on there, they will.
No, they won't either.
They cashed a 2-year one the other day from the flea market.
A business, they will.
Well,
Yeah.
Town of Hanover's a business.
No, this is an individual checks.
Individual check.
These are people that got the check and never cashed them.
That we wrote to them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that we wrote to them.
It's from the town,
Yeah.
a business.
Yeah, but it's on there 2 years on our checks, void after 2 years.
Yeah, this is what State Board of Accounts wants us to do,
Yeah.
to clean up our records.
Yeah, I get that, but I wonder what the check says on them. That's my only concern.
I mean, that's who it's written out to, and that's the amount.
I know, like, you get a U.S. Treasury check, it says void after 1 year on it or whatever. I
Yeah.
just wonder what ours says.
Ours are 2 years.
It is 2 years?
Ours is 2 years. I can show you a check if you want.
As long as you're sure it's 2 years, you told me you wasn't sure.
No, after looking at it, because we had one for an individual, and it's 2 years.
Well, all these are over 2 years old.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, then you're good then.
okay.
I'll second that motion.
All those in favor say aye?
Aye.
Okay. All right, old business, update on employee handbook. I bailed on Jane on Monday. It's just my this week, so hopefully we can jump back on next week.
It's on my calendar for next week.
Okay, mine too. Veterans Guard, you just gave us an update on that. Zoning enforcement, we did go over the procedures. I think everybody agreed to those. So, Triva, did she get with your girls that pulled the ad?
No, not yet.
I thought she called over and was gonna have Linda or Kim pull the ad, that we sent out last time. So we were gonna make some adjustments to it. and
I'll
get that sent
I'll
out.
call,
So if you could-
I'll call her tomorrow.
Yes,
I'll touch base
and
with
get that
Treva.
pulled for her, so, we can get somebody hired for that.
How long do we want to run it for?
Use usually we'll run it for at least 7 days, 7
Okay.
to 10. But true though, we'll have all that.
Okay.
No littering, dumping signs, I know those have been purchased, but we're still waiting on the ordinance. Pat was gonna make the changes to that. Also, he's looking at the farm animals. We're gonna discuss that at our next meeting, the 17th. Pat will be here, so I asked him that we all had questions on that ordinance, so he said we could discuss it at that meeting. So we'll go over that. Newsletter, what did we decide on that?
We were waiting until we had more information about how we were going to move forward with ordinance enforcement and updating.
I think we was gonna wait till the end of March, 1st of April, maybe?
Okay,
We'll
and then
know.
we'll know more about the park
Mhm.
updates and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Matt with Luckett and Farley did get a hold of me. They have the community center proposal ready. He can't meet this week, but he can meet next week, either Tuesday or Wednesday. Then does either one of those days work for you? I mean, we can do it when you get off work.
5,
5?
yeah, on those days.
Okay, so I mean, it's like scheduled for 5:30?
That would be fine with me, but I mean, if that don't work for everybody else, I mean, just,
Well, I mean, I think he can Zoom
yeah.
Which days? Tuesday or Wednesday next week?
Tuesday or Wednesday, yeah.
Not that I'd have a preference for Tuesday, but don't let that stop.
The Tuesday usually works better for me too, so,
Tuesday at 5:30?
okay. Let's go Tuesday at 5:30, and like I say, Matt might have to, I don't know if he wants to come up or if he'll Zoom in, so. But I'll shoot him an email tomorrow.
Yeah, as soon as you find out from him, let me know, and we'll get it
Yeah,
posted.
Get it posted,
Yep.
okay. And I'll get with Treva too, make sure she's okay with that.
I think he'll come up if you all want him to come up and meet in person. He's offered
Yeah.
either.
And I like it better when he comes up, and that way we can,
Better discussion.
yeah. Okay. Parking lot, Scott, where are we at on the parking lot?
I've got it out for quotes,
Okay,
haven't heard back from anybody yet.
okay. Did you give him a deadline, or?
Then I'm excited, I have to work around somehow, Scott's league schedules here.
Right,
I
okay.
think he
Whatever
said,
they do during the day, we have to make sure parking lots cleared.
he said the season starts May 18th.
Yeah.
Yeah, he-
So when you get the quotes and all, we'll need to put together a sub-grant request for that. And rather than just, hey, here are the invoices.
Right.
We need to, on the front end, let's put together a letter with, whatever the proposals are, what you want to do, and a site, the design. That would be helpful, and then I'll get a sub-grant out to you.
Too bad we can't have
Are
it
the
on the
asphalt
19th.
plants up and running again now?
You what?
The asphalt plants up and going again now?
Not yet, I don't think.
I wonder when they open up for, it's usually late March, early April,
Yeah,
ain't
it's
it?
probably 3 or 4 weeks. I have it quoted with and without the 2 end islands. That's up to you guys, I just have,
Right.
asked them to quote it both ways.
Probably April would be the best time to get it done. March the 28th is that helicopter dump thing, so.
so yeah, maybe right after
that's
that,
gonna
April
probably
sometime.
draw a lot of people, so probably sometime in April getting it on the books.
You might reach out to them. How long ago did you send them out for bid?
I didn't give them a deadline, but I'll follow up tomorrow,
I mean, they had them for a while though, or
since last week.
Yeah, just tell them
so
we,
just wait?
Oh, yeah,
That ain't-
I get
that
it.
ain't that long.
yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
had to dig it,
yeah.
Yeah.
Just tell them we'd like to get it done hopefully
Yeah.
sometime in April.
Sooner than later.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. Any other old business? Anybody have any new business? No sewer adjustments, accounts payable vouchers?
Make a motion to approve account payable vouchers for 185, 479.70.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
All those in favor say aye.
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 All right, announcements. Hanover Town Council will meet on Tuesday, March the 17th at 6 PM at the Hanover Community Center. Hanover Town Council will meet on Thursday, March the 19th. Luckett and Farley will be meeting at 2 o'clock that day to open bids for the Phase 1 of the streetscape, which includes the stoplight and the sidewalk going down to the tennis courts on Madison Avenue, and the sidewalks going up towards the Grange, Grange Hall.
Yeah.
Grange Hall, so
Great.
it's exciting. They're gonna break ground here soon to, we're gonna be a 2-stoplight town. How exciting is that?
What is it, the other side?
Right there in front of McDonald's.
Oh, needs it.
Yeah.
Not accident.
Yeah, it does need it, yeah. And Taco Bell did get their building permit, so they're hoping to break ground in, did you say April?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So we got Taco Bell coming in, so breaking ground in April.
Better get that sewer all working.
Yeah.
Did you get a site plan from them so you know where the building's gonna go on that big lot?
Yes,
Is it gonna go over toward, behind McDonald's or?
it's gonna go right behind McDonald's,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, he's got the plans.
What are they gonna do with the rest of the site?
They're talking about putting storage units in.
Man.
College kids would be happy because they're always looking for someplace to store their stuff, but.
The son of the realtor, or the guy that owns the property, his son would like to put something like
Storage
that in,
units,
but it's
yeah.
just talks right now.
Right, yeah, nothing set in stone, just, but it's exciting, yeah. It should be built by, what did you say, September, October?
Yeah, I think it's like a 6-month deal.
Yeah. And then, they're hoping to have that Phase 1 done by the end of this year,
Yep.
so
Here we go.
here we go, fun times.
Do you know, like the new dollar store have they been evaluated for the runoff and stuff?
Yes. Yeah, they had to have all that before. But, so, we did, I did have Pat draft a letter. They had reached out and would rather pay us the money for the, like the
Widening or the
the
deceleration
blister,
lane?
they call it a blister, for the blister going into their drive, or into that drive there for them and urgent care. So we told them that what we're doing does not affect the amount that NDOT said was cost or whatever. So they're going to give the town the money, and then I let Matt know that whoever gets the project would be taking that on too. So, and then once we get the check, they want a occupancy, a permanent occupancy where they can.
But they're gonna pay the full cost of whatever.
They're paying the full cost, the 79,000 something. So, yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, so Pat did write that up, and I sent it to Matt to look at to make sure all the wording was correct. So, for what they're gonna do.
I met the owner about 3 weeks ago. I was at a function and talking to somebody I hadn't seen in several years, and he said, "Oh, Hanover," he said, "we just bought a piece of property in Hanover." I said, "Oh, what'd you buy?" "The Dollar General." I said, "Oh. You know, there's talk about a check for some road work there." He said, "Yeah, I hope we don't have to give it all." I said, "You're gonna need to give it all."
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
he grumbled and walked away.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to you
I
anymore.
won't talk to you.
Yeah.
I hope I don't see you for another 5 years.
Yeah, that's not what I wanted to hear from you.
It's the truth.
Yeah, but they have agreed to
Yeah,
that, so.
that's good. That'll be nice that way.
Yeah, so they're taking care of that, and Pat's drawing that up, so. So other than that, I think that's where we're at. Anything else? I need a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
Give a second.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right.
Those pens do write good.
They're right nice.
Our handwriting's got a lot better with that pen.
Love that.
I don't know about that, but they do write pretty good.
It does make a difference